Over time, we have come to rely on many fuel sources to heat our homes and businesses, power our factories, light our cities, propel our vehicles, and drive our economies. These fuel sources have not always been the cleanest alternative. As technology has improved, so has our ability to provide this vital energy in a far less dangerous way. From early man and the discovery of fire, the invention of the wheel, to electricity and other extraordinary innovations, mankind has adapted to the changing world by experimentation, with some extraordinary successes and some unforeseen problems as well. This innovation has come at a cost. Hundreds of years of crude processes for creating energy have filled the skies with tons of carbon emissions. Some would argue this has taken a huge toll on our environment, and some believe this may even be pushing us toward irreversible climate change. As a result, regulatory agencies in a number of states are making unprecedented moves toward banning natural gas whole cloth, starting with the appliances in your homes. Our presentation today is not about climate change or environmental issues per se. We're here to discuss the business opportunity of electrification and prepare you to be a leader in the future of the HVAC industry. We want to help you be ready to profit from the burgeoning electrification movement. We want to share a new and better way, not just for the environment, but for you and your customers, their homes, and their peace of mind. Most of all, as contractors, I want to show you how to improve your bottom line. Embark on this journey with us and innovate your business, change your future, and secure your place in the next home improvement revolution. A change that provides year-round opportunities to increase cash flow and keep your folks busy. It is electrification, and it can't happen without heat pumps. Many of you watching can install a traditional heat pump system. Some of you do it attached to a furnace as a hybrid solution. That's not good electrification. Through this lesson, you'll learn the secrets, the tips, some new processes, and also some pitfalls so you can avoid them as you hopefully become an electrification provider, or, as you'll be known to many, a true pioneer. To understand the true implications of what is ahead, let's look back 20 years. Similar to the growth of the solar industry, the contractors that move first and adapt early will have a greater opportunity to become recognized as clean energy comfort providers. Why now? The time is right, the technology is there, and the audience is ready. Every day, more and more people realize they want to improve their home in a way that is better for the environment and can be offset with solar power. You've likely run into these customers. Don't let them down by installing a bad solution. All heat pumps are not all the same. The right solution is not just clean, not just green, but designed properly to provide superior quality and an unmatched economical alternative. Super quiet, they provide dramatically increased comfort and therefore very satisfied customers. That is, if you choose the right solution. The ever-changing policies, incentives, clean air goals, environmental goals, energy reduction goals, all are driving us toward massive change faster than we can imagine. California is now in a race to achieve an additional carbon reduction of 40% within the coming decade. The goal is to reach a 100% clean energy grid by 2045. To do this, at least 10.2 million California homes need to be electrified. That represents a $400 billion increase in investment that you should be part of. For most consumers, the opportunity to electrify their home will be during a retrofit, when their existing system starts to fail. Some of those customers will be savvy and understand new innovations, but the majority are counting on you to present them with options so they can make a better informed decision. Most customers on their way to electrifying their homes will find heat pump water heaters to be an easy start, with a heat pump central heating system replacing a gas furnace and AC, or a heat pump water heater replacing a failed gas model. In this video, we'll introduce you to some high-level tips and methods to provide the best value for your customer with an eye on their future energy needs, given the shifting regulatory issues. Don't let them down. They're counting on you. Since the 1970s, the U.S. has been pushing clean air policies, greatly reducing pollution in major cities across the country. In the last several years, many forces have been working behind the scenes, setting up a perfect storm for electrification. Since the early 2000s, California has been on a quest to reduce greenhouse emissions and create a cleaner future. The success of these programs is measured by installations of electric appliances and ultimately the reduction in greenhouse gases. In 2006, Assembly Bill AB 32 stated that airborne carbon had to be reduced to 1990 levels by 2020. At the time, this was a groundbreaking goal, but fortunately, automobiles became cleaner, construction and manufacturing methods were improving, and higher efficiency heating systems were being widely accepted. So the ambitious goal was actually achieved in 2018, 2 years ahead of schedule. In 2015, with State Bill SB 32, another lofty goal was set into law. This time, the legislation called for an even more ambitious 40% reduction in greenhouse gases by 2030. This is what's driving electrification today. Shortly after that bill passed, a series of executive orders were passed, and a new goal of 80% reduction in greenhouse gases by 2050 was put into effect. Finally, in 2018, the ultimate goal was set that will change California's energy direction forever. 100% zero-carbon electricity and carbon-neutral economy-wide by 2045. This series of policy trends and climate goals set forth the largest energy transfer policy in the world. These policies are leading directly to the elimination of natural gas as a fuel available in California. This won't happen overnight, and some of you will say that's 25 years down the road. Actually, this will sneak up very quickly. 25 years can go by like a flash. These changes are driving the urgency. Agree or disagree with the coming transition, but if you're going to stay and work in California, you will have to deal with this. Dealing with it now gives the opportunity to transition more efficiently and at a lower cost to consumers.